What's up, people? Let me let some people roll in. Let me get some notifications. You know, how y'all doing? Grand Rise for everybody that's there. You know, let some people roll in. I can't play music because YouTube has basically shadow banned me for basic, you know, copyright violations. So it is what it is. You watch this around kids. Please remove them from your immediate vicinity. These are not for children. Remove them from your immediate vicinity. Let's let some more people roll in. Straight. I can't. I would love to play music, but I can't. Straight up. I love all my subscribers that really are dedicated to acquiring a certain knowledge of ascension within themselves. Keep going. You know, first off, I want to also say, if anybody has lost any loved ones in the past before this live has actually streamed, may they rest in the astral realm. May they forever be protected. May they ever be correctively guided to come into the higher ascension. Real talk. You know, any negative spirits that attend this live, may you receive your due diligence. Peace to you too, God. But any negative spirits in this live that's about to get live, may you receive your due diligence. Okay. All is well with me. Cherokee Outlet, yeah. I'm good. My jaw healed up. I'm good. I'm living live. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm still handsome, you know. Is what it is. But the segment of this live is what's your question? What's your question? What you got a question about? Whatever. I'm feeling liberal, not like in a political standpoint. Grand Rising, J.E. I'm feeling liberal. What's your question? What you want to know? Now I have about 30 minutes to do this. So what's your question? What you want to know? You know? What you want to know? Anybody got any questions? Nobody got any questions? Or it's not that many people in here. Oh yeah, I forgot YouTube in the shadow banning. Fuck it. I'll kick it off. You know, obviously I'm the host, so it is what it is. Bismillah. Hummus and Peter. It's nothing like it. Keeps your skin healthy. Grand Rising. But when I did my video on living off your trust, I think a lot of people got confused. You can't. Is the name one's estate or is a registered entity you need to make a separate state? No. Mm-mm. I drop a gem for the internet. For those who want to know, inquiring about the question that was asked. You know? I got you. Give me a second. I'm gonna come at you outlet on trust. No, you are real estate. You are real estate. Real talk. That's fundamentally the facts, the truth. You are real estate. Your body, everything that you acquire is real estate. However, what you need to know is how to PCU as well. But you need to know how to control you to be the principal. So everything comes back to you. So you keep the debt level to zero. I know I made a video a couple of weeks ago. My credit score rose from a 695 and it rose 196 points. I don't owe nobody nothing. You know, Grand Rising, bro. Got some paperwork, help a friend do the same thing I did. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep helping. One hand washes another. So send a letter and introduction. Hold on 1 second, because I still have to answer a question somebody who proposed a comment. Now, when it comes to trust, you have to understand that you're basically supposed to actuate the trust. A lot of people, a lot of stuff I don't say online because hijackers will hijack. But you have to actually actuate the trust. The trust has to be activated, which means that a lot of people who are usually against financial institutions don't understand that you use those as a means of production for your estate. You can discharge to a bank. If my wife was here, she'll tell you. You have to actualize your trust. A lot of states, when it comes to UCC 1, it's like this. They know that the liability of the bankruptcy is going to be placed back on them, and they fear that. I said it. Actualize your trust. That's what you do. You need help with that? Email me. Next. Grand Rising, bro. Got some more paperwork. Send an introduction of authorized representative. What should include? What are you trying to include a copy of? It's like, why do y'all think paperwork that's not actually filed with the appropriate places is going to absolve you of anything? That's facts. Grand Rising, it's shot. It's Malak. Hold on. Before I get to that next question, I don't like to speak with my mouth full. It's rude. But, so is there a need for a trust indenture? Yes, it is. An indenture basically means exactly what it is. Look up indenture in Black's Law Dictionary. You'll see it. You have to make a formal statement between you and yourself to make sure somebody else doesn't come between the middle. That's what an indenture is for. Absolutely. Sorry, send a text later that night. What's your PM cutoff time at? Or text? 5 p.m. I'm out the office at 5 p.m. I'm gone. I need to chill. I need to relax. I need to spiritually regroup. You know, I don't mind giving this knowledge out. I don't mind doing what I do for people. But golly. Young Levy Mio. Is security agreement? No, it's not. It's also called the whole harmless, but go ahead. I don't do a 9 to 5. I work from home. I work remotely. I work from home. I don't like leaving the house. Call me an introvert. 5 o'clock is when my wife comes home. That's what it is. So yeah, I don't work a 9 to 5. Attorney was pissed. Why so? D'Angelo D. Why so? What happened? Because you knew the truth? Let me tell y'all something about attorneys. Whether y'all believe it or not, and I said it in the previous video. Attorneys are not honorable individuals. If you watch my video, Corpus Juris Secundum. So, the judge said that he had no jurisdiction over the case. You're on the right path then, my brother. Give me a call sometime later on this weekend. I'm busy. I'm pretty busy, but give me a call sometime later on this weekend. Real talk. We'll talk about it. Certain stuff I don't speak about on the airwaves. But yeah, we'll talk. You know. Now going back to the question that somebody asked about trust was, you are the trust. See, a lot of people that tell y'all that you have to set up a trust are really mislead y'all. You are the trust. I proved it to you time and time again, multiple times. You are the trust. Look in Black's Law Dictionary and look up what's called principle. We ain't talk about that principle with an E. We're talking about principle with an A. Look up principle. Look it up. The principle is you, which is why they feel entitled so much to send you bills and to send you this and to send you that and say you owe this, you owe that. That's more than just extending you debt. When you're the principal and you're a secure party creditor, you don't owe nobody. If you're around children, please remove them from your immediate vicinity, please. These videos are not for children. You don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe nobody anything. You're the principal. It's you. It's all about you. Tupac even made it all. It's all about you. However, I'll go a depth further. Hold on. Because I love my PD and my hummus. Helps me focus. Bismillah. Let me tell you something about pita and hummus with that garlic. That's free bougie. Have you ever traveled and been across the world? This is customary break fast in Islamic countries, along with coffee, but I really don't drink coffee because it takes away the magnesium content in your bones. It really does. So it's good to drink water, which is why camels have humps. But pita bread, the hummus is no joke. And yes, we eat with our hand. Hold up 1 second. Bismillah. See, let me tell you something about the Western culture. When you use metal utensils, you ain't supposed to eat metal utensils. You mix stuff up with it. You cook with it. But you eat with these. Assalamu alaikum to all the brothers and sisters of faith who are attending the shack. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. But a lot of people were asking me about the trust, and I want people to know that the trust is you. You're the principal. You've been invested on. You've been always worried about, I know that people have searched other channels and Walaikum salam. But people have been invested on, knowing that the Social Security card has a number on it and yada, yada, yada. My wife will tell you, as my wife is my witness. And when you're in Islam, half the deen, 50% of the deen is your wife. But I live off my trust. I owe nobody nothing. She owes somebody nothing. That's the way it is. Salute to everyone. Appreciate it. But that's living off your trust. Living off your trust is basically acquiring your trust. And it's called securing your trust, which means filing a valid UCC1. When you file a valid UCC1, your valid UCC1 goes on record, and the number becomes just like what's on the back of the Social Security card. That's in less than 20 minutes. Serious. For real. That's what's on the back of the Social Security card. Not yours, it's theirs, but you're the trust. You already have a trust set up. You didn't even know it yet, but now you do. And my wife will tell you, and I showed y'all in previous videos, and I'll show you in another upload that particularly I own my trust. I'm debt free. I don't owe nobody shit. I don't owe nobody nothing. Zero balance. Zero. Nothing. Bills don't come in my name or her name. None of that. But it's a lot of stuff I won't say because a lot of people on Instagram, social media, yada yada yada, YouTube, they be trying to hijack. But if y'all want to know and hey, schedule a consultation with me, let me know. Email me. I never filed a UCC1 with the court to accept the documents of the living trust. Yes, it's all about your collateral. It's all about your collateral. You have to have functional collateral. Yeah, they'll accept it. Ask the person who's been before a judge before me many times, dealing with this process, dealing with this stuff, dealing with these things, doing these things. Yeah, I dealt with it before. Mm-hmm. I dealt with it so hard that judges was like, "Have you been mentally evaluated?" What? Because I'm speaking the truth. Case dismissed. It's over with. That was years ago. So in discussion, I know that I know it works. Next question. Don't be timid, y'all. I know you're shadow banning me, so I know y'all comments might not come through sharply. I don't see nobody else question come through. It's 18 people in here, 7 likes. Damn. Well, just gotta keep this spot on true. I tell you what. Just ask her where the contract is. Where's the contract? Where there's no contract, there's no case. People don't understand that. I know that sometimes courtrooms can be very intimidating environments. Really. What's the contract? Erie Railroad versus Tompkins was a case, it was a landmark case that basically made the promulgation of 1946 Administrative Procedures Act, which also created the birth registration from 1921 into 1947 to make everybody citizens. So where's the contract? Where there's no contract, there's no case. If you have an automobile in trust and the police told it, what does enforcing the trust look like? Okay. I'll tell you this, I'll spill the beans publicly. According to the Constitution that they chose to uphold, you know, what they say is that no private property shall be taken for public use without just compensation, which means that you need to get that officer's business card, bond number, and insurance card company. And you need to also be insured, which is why I showed you in my last video, because you call your insurance company. It's called a merge. I'm fully insured. So if you tow my car, my insurance I have a constellation of lawyers around me. So if they tow anything that I have paid for, you're going to pay for it. That means I'm tapping into your pension. I'm tapping into your benefits. I'm covered by health. I'm covered by I am covered. So yeah, that's true. Yeah, of course. Judges do not want you to assert your secure party credit rights because they know for a fact that first off, judges are always liable because they're the ones that execute. Look up the word execute in Black's Law Dictionary. Not the English terminology, but look at the word execute. Yeah, they know that they're the liable party, but they want to put the liability on you. It's your friend's divorce case. You have no voice. Can't say nothing. Nothing you can do. Salute, man. Go ahead, man. Keep them clocking in, man. Check in, man. Keep swinging that sledgehammer. You know, real talk. And the reason why I'm going on live is because, I had to go on live because YouTube demonetized my channel a couple months back. Yada, yada, yada. I had to have jaw surgery. Still back. Still looking more handsome than ever. It is what it is. I don't stroke my ego. I keep myself up to me go. But, yeah. You have to understand. Your name is already on the contract. That's true. Your name's already on the contract, so I'll do a video in the future to show you exactly how I do that. But like I said, I gotta be cautious of what I do. Hijackers will hijack. I want everybody to know before I close out this live, because like I said, I only had a few 30 minutes or so. I want you to know, I don't care what your race is, ethnicity, or background is. I don't care. Literally, you are underneath spiritual subjection. Email me those questions because I'm about to close out my live. I'm not answering more questions anymore. But you have to realize you're under spiritual subjection. Literally. You literally have realized today, from what I'm saying out of my mouth, that you have lived under the oppression of people who believe that they've owned you for so long. When in reality, you own them. You've been robbed of a life of opportunity. But you're still alive. But you've been robbed of a life of opportunity, believing that we had to go to school, we had to do that. It was always a had to. It was a force fed institution of ideologies and things that we really didn't believe in. You were never given the opportunity to believe in yourself in the higher ascension. See, when you get to the higher ascension, you get to a spiritual level. Peace and blessings to you as well. You receive such gifts and such things that you would never know that you possess. Because to be honest with you, you've been held in a cage your whole life. Get out of the cage. That's what they've done to us. However, they've tried to destroy us. They've tried. They felt miserably. Get out of the cage. Move. Know your worth. And to all my enemies, when I end this live, I tell you what. If you see me in the astral realm, I walk on the ceilings. Be careful. I walk on ceilings. And that's going to trip a lot of people out. Like, what are you talking about? Don't worry about it. Just shut your eyes. Go to sleep. Oh, yeah. Usually I come in the form of, you'll figure it out. See, because the Most High don't play around about his children. No problem, D'Angelo. Just text me. But yeah, I walk on the ceilings in your dreams. All the people that wish bad on me when I was in surgery, look what's happening to them now. No problem, D'Angelo. I'll hit you up later. But I'll let y'all know that in the spiritual worth and the spiritual volume of the things that I talk about on my channel, you're worth it. Your life is not to be predicated upon a belief and a conscientiousness of the fact that you have to bow down or subjugate yourself to what your inner worth is. What is your inner worth? They know what it is. But they want to keep making these institutions and these so-called distractions to keep you from tapping into your inner self. That's why I wanted people to be honest with you. I definitely don't play around with his kid. We'll go to the Most High, of course. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep you from reconnecting with yourself. A lot of people don't understand what I say when I say this in the magnificent sense of the blessing and the endorsement of the Most High. They don't want you to know you. You have been formatted and committed to basically conforming to other people other than understanding who you are and understanding and developing you. And developing you. They don't want you to know you. They gave you a name. They gave you a social. Everything was given to you that has totally fucked you up. I'm a Baptist. I'm this. I'm that. My name is this. My name is that. My name is Lord Enlightened Luciferian Prince. Bitch, fuck you. What to eat? The food pyramid. Go to 12 years of school. Go to work. Retire. It's all a trap to keep you from seeking higher ascension. Then when people start talking about going to Africa, Africa's poor. There's people out here with no clothes. People out here with no food. It's all. Do you get what I'm saying? It's all been a fucked up imagination about where you need to go. in the Americas, drill rap, kill, do drugs. Man, nobody want to do that shit. And I'm speaking from the heart on this shit. I speak from the spirit of the ancestors, and I wish a bitch would. Fuck out of here. Tired of that shit. Fuck Martin Luther King Jr. Fuck all the people. They failed in the mission. They failed. You know what they call it in the Corps? It's called casualty of war. I had a dream. You didn't even write the own speech that you spoke. Not to mention, I'll say this openly to the generation who's going to have this buried in sometime in the future. He was married to Coretta Scott. But what was he doing? Fucking Caucasians all the time. I said it. Do I have a problem with Caucasians? Absolutely not. But that's what he was doing. Motherfucker went to Hawaii, he had about 7 of them. Just saying. Nobody wanted to say this, but it's true. There are no melanated leaders. You have to become the leader that you need to be in your life. There are no leaders. Fuck that iron deficient bitch ass motherfucker. What they call him? Jesse Jackson. That bitch is. He can't even wear suits no more. They need to put him in a. They need to start carrying around the stretching. I'm tired of seeing this bitch. All my young men and young ladies that are in my age range, it is time to stand the fuck up. They're trying to make, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. They're trying to turn your children inward. You know, I'm going to say the word inward. You know what I mean. Reverse the roles and take the masculinity out of the household. They want the woman to think that she makes all the money. She can say all she wants to say. Just because a woman makes money doesn't mean she's stronger than a man. I am sorry to say that for some people. Feminism is not for the melanated. Because in the melanated community, when it was man down, the woman went to war. And when the man got up, it was hell to pay. That is that weak ass argument that they try to put into our communities. Yeah, the body snatchers. You're absolutely right. But it's true. That was never our ideology. When we went to war, we got hurt, things happened to us, our woman took care of us. It wasn't what about man if he makes 6 figures and all that? We didn't have that. We had community. We had a village. We had people come together. Come together. Everybody came together. Everybody came together. When they knew that the leader was injured, everybody came together. We didn't pull out no bitch ass cell phones and record a person in their injury. We came together. Nowadays, you got cops jumping all over our brothers and sisters, killing them, and y'all ain't doing shit. Y'all sitting there recording it. Fuck is wrong with y'all? You know damn well what their intent is. And you're going to sit there and pull out a phone instead of putting your hands on the action. Fuck wrong with y'all? That's why these folding chairs is selling out. He right. No nuts. See, my dad said that. Real talk. Rest in peace, Dad. Love you. Real talk. In the ancestral realm. Take a sip for you. Motherfuckers ain't got no nuts. They scared. They talk all that shit on camera. They talk all that shit out there in public. But in real life, let me tell you something. Real talk. I'm going to say this on my live, on my feed. They some bitches. Had them dudes out there talk about switches. Take the S off. Take the W off. Put the B on. You some bitches. Yeah, you do have the right to defend your bodies. You damn right. That's why if a bitch break in my motherfucking house, man, you know what? I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna do. But I'm just saying, all these young dudes out here, if your pants sag and you carrying the Glock, you's a bitch to me. And all them motherfuckers with them little bags and shit, talk about it's a man purse. No, bitch. You gang. I wish a motherfucker would shoot me with a purse on. I go down in history as the biggest loser in millennial history. See, back in my day, people that's old, like older as me, who made it, I should say, through the struggles and triumphs, you know, it wasn't no problem to take a punch to the face. Gotcha. It wasn't no problem to take no punch to the face. It wasn't no problem. It was like, but if you punch in my face, did I want to come back and kill you the next day? No. This new generation is soft as fuck, but they got the most mouth. I'm from North New Jersey originally. We had a problem. When I was growing up, we had what was called block wars. You know what it was? It's like you. We recruited motherfuckers. Everybody, come on. We gonna go on 17th Street. We gonna beat these bitches' ass. We in there. You grab whatever you need, chains, bats, all that shit. I don't care. Bike tires, whatever you need. We gonna whoop these bitches' ass. We went out there with determination, like, we gonna fuck this street up. It was like a standoff, like the Warriors. Like, then it was all that old lady wanting to break the shit up. Oh, y'all just stop. Y'all need to chill. Y'all need to relax. Nah, we in there. It's over with. But it wasn't no guns, though. Nobody died. You know what I'm saying? But some people got their ass. I used to have a chain with a mask lock on that motherfucker. I was swinging that bitch like 300. Just saying. But nobody got killed. But it was just one of those situations where today is just the culture today is just they're ignorant about true history. They're ignorant about true economic independence, and they're ignorant about what's necessary for them to excel. A lot of these kids out here are what I call titty babies. They're titty babies. You know what a titty baby is? A titty baby is somebody who grows up, can stand on two legs, and still waits for somebody to do something for them. This generation is full of titty babies. Real talk. Full of titty babies. This generation full of titty babies. They know everything, but they don't know shit. They know everything. I'm older than Google. I'm older than Google. You titty babies out here. How you got a smartphone and you still dumb? You got a whole smartphone and you're still dumb. You're still stupid. You still can't find a way to make income. You still can't find a job. You still can't get a car. You still can't fill out paperwork. What the fuck wrong with you? I remember back when I was younger, real talk. Yo, we used to have to use the yellow pages. You know that big ass, heavy ass phone book? That big ass bitch you had to carry out from underneath the kitchen cabinet. That bitch was heavy as fuck. We had to put that bitch on, and then we had to flip past the white pages to get to the yellow. Come on, man. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. We didn't have Instagram. We had none of that shit. We had to go out there and get it. We couldn't wait until we got older to get out the house. Right. Exactly. That's all they do. Sit on their ass. This new generation, I'm telling y'all right now, all the older people, y'all need to understand how. Let me tell you something. All you older people who have children, stop entitling your children to making them think that it was that easy for us. Our parents were our biggest bullies. We used to ride down metal slides in the summertime with shorts on. Our what they call a jungle gym don't exist no more. Man, that was Chuck Norris's playground. You slide down that motherfucking metal slide board with that sun beaming on that motherfucker. Your ass gonna be like, and guess what? We got over it. We went through a lot of shit. Our parents were our biggest bullies. Well, my parents have passed away. Rest in peace, both of them. But I'm telling you, it got ugly. It's so crazy because I try to tell people how things have reversed. I had that look for my children. They knew you damn right. Yo, if you don't pay no bills, let me tell you something. In my motherfucker house, you better use your inside voice for your ass to go outside. I homeschooled, took my daughter to a new doctor, clearance and surgery. They want me again. Vaccinate. Email me. I can't talk about medical on my YouTube channel. Hell yeah. Yeah, I know. If you got that wooden spoon, that was that wooden spoon that wasn't even used to stir nothing. It was the spoon that was just used for decor. If your ass got clocked with that, that shit gonna change your life. That thing gonna change your life. But I'm saying, a lot of people don't understand this. The millennials are the ones who really are going to take the world into a new gen. Yeah, that's the easy one. Yeah, for real, because they grab that bitch and they and then look, Let me tell you something. When you was a kid and you try to run around the corner, and for some odd reason, because you know older men belts used to be long as hell. They used to whip that motherfucker and you that shit still catch you. You like, nah, you been like this. You know, that's back when freeze pops was cool. My granddaddy was more like when a new shirt on, dude. Like, man, you better put on your shirt. Don't pay no bills. You absolutely right. Put your shirt on. Fuck you walk around naked for. That's the thing that people don't. They have realized that they have lost tradition. They thought it was cool. Put some clothes on. My dad didn't play that shit. Rest in peace, Dad. Like, my dad didn't play that shit. Put some clothes on. You walking around here talking, you better put some clothes on. Nobody want to see you like put your clothes on. Right. I'm the same way. You know, my wife has 2 children. I don't even walk around without no shirt on. Not at all. I either have a tank top on or a t-shirt. If I'm in my own personal space, that's my business. But in public space, it's different. You know, I don't even walk outside without no shirt on, unless I go to a swimming pool or sporting activities, whatever. But it's always about being mindful. If you don't pay no bills, you better put your clothes on. And I keep telling millennials, y'all need to understand the truth. And the truth is in you. Well, I don't have children, to be honest with you. Be mindful you have children with. I don't have children as of yet. I don't. That's always been a decision I've always pondered and thought. It was like, you know, my since I was young, and I think this was the ancestors talking through my blood. Don't have children with the wrong woman. You know, real talk. Don't have children with the wrong woman. Because every woman to a man is not a good woman. For real. So I don't have no daddy's babies, no mama's maybes. I don't. It's tradition. It's if I don't resonate with you, you will not have my child. Period. Straight. I'm not raising these bitch boys that's in culture today. I'm not raising these masculine ass young girls that's in culture today. We're going back to tradition. Westernized society has so much perverted the sexuality of children. Really has. Really has. Really has. For real. Which is why I don't have no children today. Because see, one thing about me, as a provider and a protector, I don't play around about my kids. I don't even have none, and I still don't play. I don't play with nobody, period. Having children with the right one is the most important thing you can do in your life. Now, me as a Muslim, 50% of your deen is your shahada, if your other 50% is your marriage. So having children with the right one means that if you want your deen and you're in the right way, you'll meet the right one that can have your offspring. You get it? I know a lot of people like, I ain't religious. I ain't that. No. It's called having discipline. It's called having discipline. Discipline is everything when it comes to this life. Knowing how to retain yourself, knowing how to restrain yourself, knowing how to hold back from the things that you know you shouldn't do. So when people say I'm Muslim, they think I'm religious. No, I'm just a person who's conscious about abstaining from outside influence. It's not about eating pork. I don't eat pork. That shit makes me sick. I abstain from eating red meat because it takes a long time for the digesting system. I'm a fruits and veggies type of guy. But it's just, I think a lot of people narrow it down to certain things, but you have to understand what it means to abstain from outside influences. You have to abstain. Some days you just got to take off. Some days you have to literally, I'm going to say this, you have to abstain from people. People are just infectious as food. Nobody says this though. You're absolutely correct. But you have to realize you have to abstain some days from people. People's mouth, people's problems, people. And when you really look at it through your spiritual eye, it's exhausting. You have to abstain. It ain't about what you eat. It's about what goes into you. That's why I tell people all the time, whether they believe it or not, I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear that toxicity. I don't want to hear them gossips. I don't want to hear that shit. Shit ain't nothing. What are you doing? Want to hear that shit? Shut the fuck up and get active. That's the truth. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't care about that. My mind is on my job, which is basically me coming to a higher spiritual regulation and within myself. Sometimes you really have to abstain from people. You have to. It's a must. Family members always calling you for money. Shit like that. You need to preserve your energy. Preserve and respect your peace of mind. Yeah, I was born to give a message, but I ain't here to say this, bitch. Fuck this place. But I'm here to live to my highest spiritual potentiality without being toxified by dumb shit. I'm a person, I'm on my business. That's me. That's called mind my business. I keep my mind on my business on my mind. Yeah, they don't want you to be saved because saving yourself is basically keeping your mind like a business. Keeping your mind on what is true to you. Fuck these people. I say that shit in my head all day long, man. But a lot of people they think that you're rude or you're unkind or whatever. You're not rude or unkind. You're just minding your business. Yeah, you're right. And toxic. Nobody gonna say you but you. You're absolutely right. Toxic people will try. Put it like this: if you crack a door, a breeze will come in. If you crack a door, a breeze will come in and open the door. What you think's behind the breeze? Another motherfucker. So I keep my door closed. Keep my door closed. I don't want nobody in my space. My space is my space. My mental space is also my mental space. My spiritual space is all my spiritual space. Guard your space. See, a lot of people talk about self-defense. Let me tell you what self-defense is. It doesn't mean that just because you got a gun, you no. Self-defense starts within. Guard that shit. Stop shaking hands with everybody you think is friendly out there in the world. Stop doing all this. Just stop. There's nothing wrong with you being closed off. I'm an introvert. Certain places when I know it goes in my gut, I'm like, nah, I ain't going there. I'm straight. I ain't an extrovert. My wife's an extrovert. I'm an introvert. Nah, I'm good. That's true. I don't rock with certain stuff. If I don't rock with it, I ain't going with it. Shrug my shoulders, shake my head. And, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. Why you don't want to go? Don't ask me no questions. When I said no, no. No means no. With me, I'm good. No has saved my life more times than you even know. Your family tries by any means necessary from these influences and influence to messages only. Yeah, because to be honest with you, as I was elaborating on what I was saying, pause. You take a sip. Because a lot of y'all had to realize, and I'm gonna say this as bluntly as I can. A lot of y'all family members is dumb as fuck. Now we're not saying dumb as in it says, oh, I got a house, I got a car, I got this, I got that. No, no. They're just the people that go along to get along. You try to tell them certain things I say on my channel, or certain things that you experienced and witnessed, they don't want to hear that shit. Let me tell you why. This is the way it is. Because they're living under the influence of slavery. They believe in Jesus Christ and all this other shit that has been perpetuated. But they don't believe in themselves. They believe in something that was created outside of them. But what has been created inside of you? While you've been giving all your energy up, what have you been giving your damn self? Giving all your time and energy to shit, All these people who be scrolling down social media and doing all this other stuff, what are you giving you? Do you know what that is? That's called suicide. That's why I like my personal space. Tired of giving up stuff. Tired of working 40 hours. I've been off that shit. Tired of working 40 hours a week. It coming home with less than $700. 40 hours a week? Oh hell no. All I got time to do is eat, sleep, and go do it again. Nah, I can't. This ain't my life. Mm-mm. While the people that you work for, the people you labor for, I should say, are on vacation. Fuck them folks. Fuck them. Fuck their motos. Fuck the ideas. Fuck them. You see why my feet kicked up? My feet literally kicked up. I live off my trust. Fuck them people. And fuck how they feel. Fuck their mamas. Fuck their boyfriends and girlfriends and all of it. Fuck their kids. And fuck their mans. Real talk. Kick my feet up. Said eggs at $7. Shit, get you some chickens. get you a chicken and a rooster. Shit, put them in your backyard. Eggs is free when you do that. Cause they gonna go ahead and you gotta learn the old way, man. Like me, I'm a person. I don't live by that conventional method of what we gonna do. It ain't no we. In certain atmospheres and certain spectrums, there is no we. We can kill all that. We can kill all that shit right now. There's no we. It's a me, but there is no we. What we gonna do when things are gonna happen? You figure it out. Straight up. I'm good though. Me and my family, we're good. We're good. Oh, I made proper preparations to make sure we good. Sure. See, I'm not one of them YouTubers that come on YouTube and talk about prepping and all. We're good. Well, yeah, that's cool, but you know, I know a couple of people here and there every now and again that do this and that and this and that and this and that. So food really is really not a problem. I live in the country, so it's cool. You know, we're good. As you can see, my feet kicked up. I'm chilling. And I'm just saying, because my ancestors went through a lot. I went through a lot, but I'm not going through that shit no more. Cheers. Real talk. I take it easy. Kick my feet up, mind my business. When I feel like I want to, I play my PS5. But when shit happen, I'm gonna get live. Straight the fuck up. But other than that, I mind my business. Mind my business. People need to understand how to start guarding their personal property, which is your mind. Stop letting other people dictate what to you, whatever is in your reality. Because it's a fundamental fact. Whatever you believe in is your reality. You make it, you manifest it. You manifest it. What you manifest will happen. What you speak will happen. What you don't speak won't happen. But even if you don't speak it, you're still speaking in a spiritual language. Don't take my advice for it. You don't have to take my advice for it. I tell you what, though, you will pay for it. Dire universal consequences, because just you think about it alone makes it manifest itself in your reality. See, a lot of these so-called people that be out here on social media and stuff, doing tarot cards, talk about people futures and people readings and blah blah blah. Let me say something. Only you are the creator of your own destiny. You are what you became today by what you thought. It's all about what you thought. Everything around you, everything you've been involved with, everything you're going through, it's all about what you thought. Yes, unincorporated. But it's all about what you thought. It's all about what you thought. It's all about what you thought. Everything you think. When you wake up in the morning, you're supposed to wake up with such a refreshed consciousness. Don't think about yesterday. Yesterday passed away. Yesterday died. You didn't. My grandma always said that. Rest in peace, Grandma Lake. Yesterday died. You didn't. Leave it alone. That's why people who get in arguments in their relationships with their significant others, they bring shit up from yesterday died. You didn't. Leave it alone. It's gone. It's called the past for a reason. However, do not forget it. Do you get it? That's the thing people don't understand. You make up your reality. If you say today is going to be a great day, it will be. If you wake up and look at your checking account and say, I'm broke, yeah, you will be. You fuck your whole reality up by the things you say and the things you think. Switch it up. Motivate yourself. Live through the hard times. It's important. Live through the hard times. You'll make it. Stand strong. Make sure your feet hit the floor. The first thing you need to say is all praises due to the Most High. Care what religion you or what ideology you believe in. All praises due to the Most High. You swallowing, you can go pee, you can walk, you can. It ain't all bad. Because guess what? There's people the world over that couldn't do that. Get active. Peace, light, love. Agents, fuck you. But let y'all know, it's not all bad when you know who you are. See y'all soon. I'm out.